Hurricane Helene devastated Asheville a couple months ago, but the pain that has been caused by this event is ongoing, and it's getting worse. And I think people don't really understand that some of the challenges that Asheville is facing because of this are just beginning. Tourism in Asheville is kind of the main thing that keeps the economic boat afloat. It's actually estimated to be around $3 billion a year that tourism brings to Asheville. And most of this tourism is during leaf season because the Blue Ridge Parkway is absolutely stunning. And the fall leaf season brings people from all over to this cute little town. This year, we lost all of October, which is the most important month for tourism. And we lost a good deal of November. And the tourism that keeps Asheville afloat has been impacted tremendously. We're looking at a town that generally has a very slow off season from January to March. And we are looking at all of these bars and restaurants that are closing and that still will close in the future. And without this tourism, we are going to see a massive failure of these businesses that serve tourists. A huge percentage of the service industry workers that lived here have left because we know that making it through these slow months, especially with all of these restaurants and bars closing, is going to be really, really challenging. I also recently found out that there are people who applied for unemployment right before the disaster for one reason or another. They were not able to get the enhanced unemployment, so they have been living while furloughed on $300 a week, which is absolutely insane, especially if you have a child. I know people that have been impacted by this and have been having to figure out how to live on $300 a week for the last several months. So Asheville really needs help right now more than ever. But now is the time where people are kind of forgetting about the horrors that happened here and life moves on. We are entering this period of economic insecurity, and it is a frightening situation because we are going to see so many businesses go out of business in the next couple months. And then all the workers that work there are also going to be losing their jobs. And there's already not enough jobs to go around because so many places were destroyed or were closed down or lost too much of their revenue to sustain through these periods of time. And there are a lot of people who have not been approved for grants for one reason or another. There's a lot of proof that you have to provide these wonderful organizations to be able to get grants. So there are service workers in Asheville right now that are really, really suffering and that just don't have the means to make ends meet. Asheville is not out of the woods yet, and we're going to see a huge economic crisis here, at least for the next couple months, until tourism starts back up again in really probably around April.